game, so they're actually going to drop right onto the position here of LG, and LG was actually moving out, so they're just finding themselves here. Snaker's going to start off with a knock.
And going to be a quick turn back around into this one as T5 has two of their members down, at least getting some vengeance at Flood. Remember, he was stretching out. We were talking about this a second ago. Going on with Dano. Kick starts way up.
They've been flexing on that north, finding as much room to play as they could. And back to LG, they need to get rid of Tai Lu.
Trying to fish with Dynamite right now. This is a full gate-kept position. Kickstart is going to go down. NAVI yet again just showing their influence on the circle. And yeah, oh no, the smoke! They couldn't quite see it cleanly.
Oh,
that's catastrophe right there. Is now just Flood. Where are you going to go? There's nowhere that's going to be helpful right now. Man. Maybe you can sneak something around, but remember that phase line that we were talking about, even if you get away from NAVI? Yeah, that's
that just sucks, man.
Very, very protracted at this stage. H-Win there goes for a good flank into it, gets knocked on a one. He gets the second one. H-Win just absolutely pulls apart what 17 Gaming was trying to do. Remember the fact that we already had one member down and out in 17. So if Sonics can get this res, it is going to be a full four-man united front versus a solo remaining in 17.
A beautiful recovery there coming out from Sonics as Twin comes up huge. He gets a nice little double there, but they are facing Xiaobei. And we know that Xiaobei has been an absolute force to be reckoned with here on the field as he's just slowly going for those angles, but they do hear him, and now Flash gonna come out. Can he actually do anything here as he's gonna swing around? But no, the Sonics just hold fast and they will eliminate 17 Gaming.
Right, even NAVI gonna have to leave their compound. The South though is just, it's a mess, dude. Sonics realize what's going on in the circle, gonna be moving more aggressively into what's gonna be happening with Dano, but they're gonna be bumping in T5. Vehicle's just gonna come rolling down into this one, and T5 doing a good job on defending up, picking up a couple of these Sonics members, but Dano now wanting to get involved. They're shifting heavily down into the South, and let's be honest, nobody's going to come out of this one clean.
No, but T5 doing an amazing job there of defending against the push from Sonics. Pretty much the only play Sonics had, so I don't blame them for it, but again, what a hold. T5 have been just so damn impressive in the winner's bracket.
I'm curious to see what Cerberus is going to do, because it looks like they hear walking out there is just going to be absolute death. Look at all the utility coming out from T5. They're moving forward, but here come the throwables on the side. We can see Cerberus now starting to find angles to work with Deno, just having to thin in as T5 is going to be coming in. This is just getting messy upon messy.
And FaZe even dictating a little bit of this fight as a knock came out from Vex and a bolt and a huge grenade as Cerberus now trying to get some points out of the chaos.
I mean, even this, NAVI was kind of eyeing more into the circle, and here's all of this that's going to be going on. This is though where Cerberus wants to be playing from. This is the best of a bad situation kind of thing. They know where Dano was going to be playing. The problem is they can't press down into it. Now, finally, with T5 being eliminated, if they're going to make their aggressive play into Dano and just maybe drop a nade, look down, if they peek that hillside, it's going to be so easy to pick up a couple of these shots. The issue is QM can see them if they do that. FaZe can see some of what's happening over here. Let's not even forget Day Trade off on their own independent angle. There's so little cover. People are just taking, you can see everything in this.
Yeah, NAVI, everyone's eyes have been drawn to the southwest here as Cerberus will survive, be the last remaining team, but they still need to find something to play. As example is going to be naded by FaZe, and they desperately would love to get
being more of the X factor into this. Is Day Trade gonna make the commit down and hits the side of that rock as they're coming through. This is gonna be a lot of damage. Finally gonna have to jump out. Poochus is gonna go down, and that little bit of a firefight kind of kicked off.
And duck by now the last one, desperately looking for some form of points they can find as they're gonna get a double there. Correxy just doing so much damage, and NAVI will fall.
That was just a well-done flank onto this, just being patient. FaZe realizing, hey, look, we've got control, we've got the cover, we know where NAVI is, we know what they're going to be fighting. Right? It's technically some Sunday somewhere in the world right now as FaZe with the high ground. Phil First going to be moving in. That's going to be Day Trade eliminated. No cover to be had for them. Now, question mark. On the aggressive side of this, Phil First kind of navigating right in between the duo setup. But Jeeves, man, Jeeves is just reading this perfectly. He knows exactly where the movements are going to be coming out from. He's already in that low ground. Set the trap. That's going to be one already down.
Nice counterplay there from Jeeves. As you pointed out, he had that nice off angle. Phil First was trying to find some form of a knock, but Vex will also find Dante, and they are just dismantling question mark.
Question marks, only two remaining members, not even inside the safe zone. Just look, what do? You're just out in the open. You just got to fight your way into it. Best of luck at least gets a knock on a one. He knows where Jeeves is. He's got to get Jeeves down if he wants to make something happen here. But what? Kirexi on the other side, with the distraction of how long this is taking, Gustav's going to be able to get the res over onto Fex, so it's kind of a rinse and reset, and Best of Luck has no options while James is here.
And you just saw Fex there in the corner of your screen just kind of yawn, pick himself up. He's like, it's a 3v1, boys. I may have fallen, but it's all going to be fine, as that is it. A second game for FaZe. Not as many kills. That being said, the amount of damage they did and the